Alrighty, boys. Firstly, when was the last time you were fortunate enough to be served by a Mr. Whippy van?
It was towards the end of last year. I was working from home in the summer and Mr. Whippy reared its ugly head down my street and me, mum and dad got ice cream cones with the chocolate topping.
Yeah,
Unreal.
mine was Christmas week, probably the 21st of December.
This last year?
Actually, no, it was the 20th.
I think mine was like
what's
the
the
week
Paul
before
Kelly
that.
song? Is it the 21st?
21st.
It's 22nd of December.
23rd?
It's the 21st.
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 23rd Festivus. It was the 21st of December. I was at the beach.
Okay.
Oh,
Doc-
the beach.
the
That's
doc-
a classic Mr. Whippy
The
spot.
doctor was in.
The doctor was in and the Whippy was whipping it.
What the fuck?
How much does it cost? I can honestly say the last time
$20.
I got a Mr. Whippy ice cream, I would have still been like well and truly a child. Like,
I think it was like $5 an ice cream.
Yeah, $5 for a big soft. It was like a serious soft.
Yeah,
serve,
they're
though.
big.
Like,
And also like petrol is expensive.
yeah, petty.
yeah. Just generally, what's our consensus on the vans, hygiene wise?
You want to have a good look at it.
Obviously, it's probably an ex-con that's driving the thing, but it's good.
It's
cream.
ice cream.
It's good cream.
Yeah. If you start thinking about that, you got to be thinking about every single place you eat
Yeah.
and how gross
Yeah, but
it all
a lot of the
is.
places I eat aren't on wheels. Like, that's one of the
Yeah.
many elements I look for.
Like, it'd probably be fine. They definitely need a paint job on the outside, the Mr. Whippy vans. I haven't seen one that's like not faded in probably ever.
What make of car is it?
Yeah.
Whippy? He's got his own.
And they never make new ones. I've never seen like a new Mr. Whippy
Yeah,
van.
like they redo like the transfer buses.
Yeah.
Now, what happened a few weeks ago, and the reason I brought this up, lads, is because in my area, so everyone these days seems to have like a Facebook community page for the area that they live in, right?
Yeah.
Biggest guilty pleasure is looking at them.
Yeah, okay. Well, some evoke a lot more attention than others. And I'm going to just run you through the lay of the land of what's been the big ticket item for our community over the last couple of weeks. It comes from, I won't mention any names, it just comes from, I imagine this lady is a woman. This lady is a woman. There's a sentence, put that on a t-shirt. Hi all, just wanted to let everybody know that we will be coming through these two respective suburbs this Sunday. We
Pardon the pun.
Good. Good. Sunday's a type of ice cream. There you go. We're a real all abilities podcast. We run our ice cream van and live locally just across the road in this suburb. We haven't been through this other suburb before,
Why is she? What? So much detail.
and we rarely have heard. Okay, so essentially she's saying we very rarely hear any ice cream vans, so we thought we would give our ice cream van a run through your suburb, right?
Yeah.
If there are any other vans going through regularly, let us know because we don't know. So listen out for
They
our
don't want to step on their territory.
So listen out for our green sleeves music. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, dun 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 dun.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I used to play it on piano. Dun.
What, the Mr. Whippy song?
Yeah, it's called Green Sleeves. It's
Oh,
a
right.
traditional folk song.
Oh, wow.
If you would like a yummy ice
In
cream,
public domain.
hope to see many of you tomorrow. Also, we do offer a free cup for a pup cup cone. So the ice cream gets to eat, I guess. I don't know if that's safe.
Your dog gets to eat their ice cream.
Yeah. They're not full of ice cream, just a small amount for your pup to enjoy. Okay. So essentially,
Stuck in the weeds
Wow.
a bit, that bird.
now this was met with quite a
Rage.
bit of, just
Kill yourself.
just a bit of controversy because people were very quick to point out there is already an ice cream van that comes through this suburb
Why do people get
with
so...
quite an amount of regularity. Thank you very much.
Why do people get so aggressive in Facebook chats? Calm the down.
Well, yeah, it's honestly.
Just because
what
it's
is wrong
via
with everyone?
text doesn't mean it's aggro. Chill out.
Some of the comments went on to say, I'm loyal to another pink van who also parks across the road from where you do,
Yuck.
where you're planning to on the weekends. He comes across the estate either early or later in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Well,
this
that's
is
broad. Early or late. Yeah, cool.
this is
The
my
doctor's
idea,
in.
right? Obviously, there's a lot of beef on social media.
Yes.
Everything should be replaced with voice memos.
Yeah.
So, because you just read that in the most aggressive voice ever, but it could have just been said, Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually already loyal to a van that comes in here.
This person, there's a lot of people, like everyone has jumped on, whether they like it or not, but they're also sort of taking requests. Like, I live on this road. There was one parked outside my house last Sunday.
Have a chocky one ready for me at 12:40.
Someone else said, come to this boulevard near this oval.
Wow. So you've just said, you know,
But
you're
part of, to me,
My
it's-
grandkids are keen and they're on the lookout. But it's like,
what the?
so some people are saying, do not come. There's already someone in
Yeah.
operation. Other people are being like, why don't you come to my exact address and bring me an ice cream?
I feel like the whole it's already someone's territory. Like, isn't the part of Mr. Whippy that you're a ephemeral beast with no location?
Well, that's the question that I want to discuss today, because it was literally the same day. Someone else jumped on the community page and dropped dropped a photo and then went on to say a different ice cream is at the Bunnings, while the usual one is there as well. This seems like it would be against some sort of honor code.
Oh,
So there's two ice cream vans outside the same Bunnings store near my location.
yeah, that's not on.
And people are asking questions about who should be there first.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
think if
hop.
they're already parked there, that's
Hop.
one thing.
Hop the location. You keep driving if you see a fellow whipper.
That's what I would.
Yeah.
But they should all be friends. They should be waving out their bloody
Yeah, like
windows
bus
at each other.
drivers.
Yeah.
So where do we stand on the whole concept? What would you, if somebody's
You don't get to own a street. That's like if you're like having a heart attack. Oh, and then an ambulance comes like, you're not Greg.
You're not on
If
Jerry
people
Street.
need ice cream.
need is not the word, but if people desire ice cream,
But I also don't like this whole, come to my house. If you go to the shop,
yeah, if you need
part
it
of
that desperately,
Mr. Whippy is like,
Spontaneous.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
didn't know I
Okay.
wanted ice cream, and now I hear the
if
thing. and I'm
I
there.
knew that, like, we bought the $5 ice creams
Yeah.
because it was like, it's happening now. We gotta go. I didn't have
Yeah.
time to think.
Yeah, support
But if I was
local.
planning it out, I would get a clean ice cream made by my good friends at Peters.
yeah.
there you go.
Or Bulla.
Yeah,
None of
that's
this
good.
Bulla.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't own a street. It's a gentleman's rule.
Hang on, but you can't. You're saying the same thing. You don't own a street, which is fair enough,
Yeah.
but also don't both rock up to the same venue.
No,
you can-
same venue is different to like if Mr. Whippy is at like South
Bunnings,
Beach,
for example. Yeah.
you don't pull up next to him.
Yeah,
that's
no.
not on.
That's undercutting.
But if
the
one's
name.
driving around, and if one is going down a street, you're not like tailgating them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if they're like, Mr. Whippy was here yesterday, who gives a fuck? Like what?
Yeah, and don't put feelers out in a chat to drive your car around. Like, what type of is this? Like, just drive.
Yeah,
You've got
exactly.
your fucking song.
Yeah,
That's your marketing in the big pink box you drive.
My other
around.
thing is, would anyone that's previously had, like, they all look fucking identical, would anybody in the chat, let's say one always does it and another one just started,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in the world would be like, there's a different fucking van.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have any idea.